How many of you have cold called before? Picked up the phone and randomly given somebody a call, either for work? It's not easy. You guys all know that. It takes some practice to make it good. What we're talking about is informational interviewing. And if you think about it, I know that she's got a connection to TCU, which increases the chances that she'll take my call if I give her a call. I will give you the 2-sentence pitch that you give to people like Kelly. You say something like this. My name is John Hill. I'm a graduate of TCU. You would use your own name. Really interested in learning a little bit more about who you are and what you're about. What if we take a few minutes to talk to you about that? What you've done in that 2-sentence structure are 2 very powerful things. Number one, you position Kelly as an expert of herself. People love to be experts of themselves. It's a conversation extender. Number 2, you played into the intrinsic value of giving back to a fellow Horned Frog. TCU helping TCU. And I want to prove a point on that and how powerful that is. Think back to high school. All right, think about the students in there right now. One of those students picks up the phone, gives you a call, you're tail end of your career at TC. They pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to learn what TCU was like. What was it like to go there? I'm trying to make a decision on whether this is the right school for me. By a show of hands, if a student from your high school did that, picked the phone, gave you a call, how many of you would take that call? And if you don't raise your hand, you're going to hell. I'm just kidding. Anyway, point is, TCU means something to you, right? It means something to Kelly too. So you've increased your chances that she will pick the phone and talk to you just off that university affiliation, just off that TCU affiliation. So I get her on the phone. The next question I ask, how did you get into the position you're in now? Again, conversation extended. Third one, what's the work environment like there? What I've just opened up her to do is tell me, is this the right place for me to work? And she's TCU, so she's more likely to be candid. Fourth thing I ask, what type of opportunities become available at your company? I can start to position myself for hidden jobs. All right? Lastly, I say, can I send you my resume or my LinkedIn profile? If Kelly gets my resume, my profile, there are 4 things she can do with it. Number 1, absolutely nothing. Does that hurt you at all? No. Number 2, she can share it with her network. Who are people like Kelly network with? Other CEOs. Number 3, she's sitting in a meeting. Somebody says, hey, we have this entry-level position opening up. She goes, oh my God, I just talked to somebody from TCU. They were fantastic. You're just having a hidden job market. Number 4, she brings your resume down to HR. You become an internal referral. What do you think that does for your chances of getting a job in that company? They go way up. Way up. That is the pile you want to be in. I was talking to an HR vice president of a global company, and I was in their offices, and it happened to be in Chicago, ironically enough. And he had 2 stacks of papers on his desk, where they had it in like their common HR area. One was like this tall, from like here to here. It was all resumes. Whoa, that's a lot. What's the smallest stack right next to it? I said, what's that smallest stack? He goes, those are the internal and external referrals. He goes, John, which one do you think I spend the majority of my time on? Small stack. That's where you guys want to get to. And that's what this allows you to do. Now, we talked about CEO. The one thing that I'll throw out there, CEO we're using as a hypothetical. All right? You have industries that you're getting into. You have job types you're getting into. Focus on those people who graduate from TCU in those areas when you're doing this. Okay? So, all of that, very complicated. What's going to happen, because it's a Saturday, is you guys are going to go home tonight. You might start hanging out with friends. Next thing you know, it's Sunday morning. And you're like, what did that fast-talking guy in a hoodie and a sweater say yesterday about like getting over the all that stuff? I want to help you out a little bit. I want to show you a tool that we built with you specifically in mind. If you come under contacts, you can do this on all of your profiles. As long as you have TCU as the university you are attending right now on your profile, you get access to a tool we built called the Alumni Tool. If I scroll down there, it shows alumni by where they work, where they live, and what they do from the university. So you can see right now, all this is clickable. So it's defaulting to my profile right now. I went to Michigan State from 1990 to 1995. I really enjoyed my time at college, 5-year plan. So, but I can take this down to 1900, and I can take this up to 2020, including people with no profiles, and now I can see 172,000 pathways I can follow. I can also change school, and we'll only look at Texas Christian University, one of the best universities in the country. So, I popped there, hey, don't lie, I will tell you this. John, your fearless director of career services, back there, and I were having dinner last night. I run into a lot of recruiters. I run into a lot of people who are trying to figure out where I'm going, and they want to kind of track me around college campuses because some of them have recruitment targets on specific campuses. I've been telling people that I'm coming to TCU. Without a doubt, across the board, they were saying that you guys are incredible students. Testament to you, testament to this university. So, just want to give you guys kind of kudos on that. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's time to do, I love that. Anyway, where they live, where they work, what they do. Everything here is clickable. All right? So let me go to see more. And now I can see the top 25 cities that somebody came from. Name a city. Any city that you see up there. What was it? Los Angeles? All right, let's do Los Angeles. 507 TCU grads that are in Los Angeles. Watch this. Where they work and what they do just changed to reflect that audience. Ooh, that's the drop of the microphone moment. I can leave now. Okay. What they do. Select. Who's from Los Angeles? Raise your hands. What do you want to do? Television? So let's do media and communication, right? All right. So 92 people graduate from TCU in media and communication. Top 25 companies reflect that. It'd be pretty cool to work at NBC, right? You don't have a problem with that. Select that. All right. 3 people, TCU, Los Angeles, media and communication, and I can see who they are and how I relate to each one of them. That's crazy. Goes right to what you're looking for as a job. So one of the things I'll tell you guys is this is a tool that will help you way beyond first job. This is a tool that will help you manage relationships and opportunities to connect into companies and industries you want to as a business person in whatever industry you get into. It's a way to identify the affiliations and relationships you have in every industry, every company globally, if you build the right quality network. So let's take it a step further. I've got Jonathan, I've got Rob, I've got Tim. Go back to what I was talking about before. I know they went to TCU. I've got the companies they work for. If I pick up the phone, give them a call, I can take this offline and do the informational interview, right?